You have been told a lie. That's right. You've been getting some wrong information about this situation. I'm here to tell you Malaysia is a well-kept secret done on purpose, right? Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, I want to say thank you for viewing. If you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate all the support. Recently I dropped a video about a vlog I did in Malaysia and it's been getting some crazy feedback, so I said now's the perfect time to hit them with a follow-up, right? Now, if you're from the UK, Canada, America, maybe some other places, you've been hearing about some negative things about Malaysia. I'm here to tell you everything you've been hearing may be a lie. In this video, I'm going to tell you 3 reasons why you need to go to Malaysia now, like right now. Not yesterday, not today, not tomorrow. Actually, you should have been there like last week. I'm going to be honest with you, right? So anyways, first reason why you need to go to Malaysia. The food is amazing. I've been to a few countries in Asia. I've been to Taiwan, South Korea, Japan, Singapore, Thailand. I've been up and down Asia, and I plan on going to Vietnam. How could I forget that? And I plan on seeing more. Eventually, I'm going to go to Cambodia, Laos, a few other places. But I'm here to tell you, Malaysia has the best food I have had in Asia. Everyone says good things about Japan. Everyone talks about Thailand, right? The thing about Malaysian food is you could say somewhat fusion, right? So they have the Indonesian influence, they have the Chinese influence, they have the Indian influence. There's a lot of different cultures in there, and you can see that in my vlog with some of the people walk around, like, you can tell they're all from different ethnicities. Sorry about that. And this blend translates to the food. You're going to have some amazing food from all walks of life. I have to emphasize this food is amazing, it's fresh, and you can tell, unlike America, the preservatives are little to none. So you're eating real meat, you're eating real fruits, vegetables. You know what I'm saying? It's not tampered with. And it's cheap too, that's the thing. So if you've seen in my vlog, I had the coconut, I had the lamb stew, I had a type of bread, had a bottle of water, Arabic salad they call it. I had a few different things in there, and that cost 30 USD for all those items. And that's considered expensive. So after I made that purchase and I started meeting some more locals, they told me, hey bro, you paid a lot for that. But that's one, because I was in an expensive area, like a more touristy, high scale type area, and then I ordered like 6 different items in that one sitting. So if I'm spending 30 US dollars for 6 items in the expensive area, you can do the imagination and put together how much you think is going to be in the local areas where the food is more authentic, true to the culture, and a lot cheaper. The second point I wanted to bring up, right? Can't forget numero dos, the people. The people are truly amazing. I'm talking about from the moment I got on the plane, talking to people on the plane. They're giving me insight. From the moment I landed, from the moment I got lost, I had to find a train station, the Airbnb hosts, people I met in the street. Bro, women, children, boys, girls, whoever's watching this video, it is amazing all the way around. I'm going to summarize this because I don't want to take too much of your time, but when I first arrived in Malaysia, I had an issue with my phone. If you see in the vlog, I talk about Grab. Here's the thing about Grab. They wanted to do a face recognition. For some reason, Thailand doesn't do this, but Malaysia does this for Grab. You have to do a face recognition to verify your account, which is understandable, but the camera for my phone was messed up. So I kept having issues. It wouldn't read correctly. Long story short, after about 30 minutes or so, I gave up. I started talking to people in the airport. Hey, how do I get to this side of town? They said, hey, there's a bullet train. Take this train. Originally, I was quoted on Google Maps, a few other maps. I think it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours it's going to take. I took the speed train. I feel like I got there in like 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So from the moment I got on the train, or when I was first looking for the train, I'm sorry. I took a speed train, and then I had to take this small local train. But as I was looking for the local train, I noticed I'm looking around trying to figure it out, whatever. I see these younger gentlemen. You'll hear me briefly talk about this in my other video. And they're like, I'm assuming they speak English because they're younger. And I'm like, hey, can you help me out? I'm trying to get a pass. They're like, yeah, this is where you got to buy it. but it doesn't accept card because they seen I had a card. Then they pointed at ATM, went to the ATM, got cash out. By the time I turned around, they paid for my ticket. These younger kids, they were like maybe 15, 16, 17, maybe 19, paid for my ticket. Showed me, they said, hey, we're going to show you, this is where you take it, blah, blah, blah. Took the train. I got off, I tried to give them cash. They would not accept the cash. But guess what? This is not a one-off instance. As I was leaving, because technically I'm not in Malaysia anymore, sorry to give the spoiler, but as I was leaving, I get in a cab. Well, I'm having issues with my cab. I see this UK couple. I'm talking to them. They're going to the airport as well, but they're going to a separate airport as me. Kuala Lumpur has 2 airports. I said, can I pay you to take me to the airport? They said, yeah, just give the money to the driver. The driver takes me to a second airport different from their airport, and I try to give the driver money. He says, no, 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 no. He refuses to accept the cash. And this is the vibes I got from Malaysia. Like, I was just walking around the streets talking to random people. Everybody was showing love. Everyone was respectful. I didn't see any crime. I never felt unsafe, even at nighttime by myself. I have to emphasize, though, I was in Kuala Lumpur. Maybe the more rural areas are different. But I felt safe, and I was hearing so many scary things when I went over there. Hey, you can't look at women. Hey, you're not allowed to hold women's hands. Hey, you shouldn't go by yourself. Hey, you could get kidnapped. Hey, it's dangerous. Hey, it's not a good place. So many negative things people told me. So many negative things. And I got over there, and I didn't experience any of it. The people were amazing. And then when I got on my plane to Singapore, because the flight from Malaysia to Singapore is like an hour or something like that, I met even more amazing Malaysian people that I had to add. I had to get their contact information. It was just an amazing experience. I highly recommend it, guys. So we talked about the food, we talked about the people. Now it's time to talk about the final point. The final point, number 3, is like a hybrid point. It's the infrastructure / transportation. So they are very modern. Despite what the TV wants you to think, they are very modern. You can see that in my vlog. They got nice infrastructures, tall building, clean, etc. It's easy to get around, easy to navigate. They have buses, trains, planes, boats, scooters. Now, if you see in my vlog, they had this. I said, oh, I'm gonna eventually get on one of these scooters. They got the little electronic scooters where you can download the app and take the scooter across city. I haven't seen those anywhere else in Asia, I believe. I see them all the time in certain U.S. cities. But this is my first time seeing them in Asia, and they're a vibe. You know what I'm saying? You can get around so many ways, and it's so easy. A lot of directions are in English. One of the people in the comment section pointed out to me that Malaysia was under British influence until, I believe he said the 1950s. Correct me if I'm wrong. I apologize to anyone in advance. So he said for that reason, that's why they speak so much English. And that's why a lot of the signs and infrastructure are still in English. So you don't have to worry about learning the local language. It doesn't hurt. But I'm saying you can get around through the infrastructure and current technology and transportation solely knowing the English language. Now, everything is with the times, right? So when I checked on my Airbnb, you can unlock and lock stuff with your different mobile apps. I mean, they got Wi-Fi everywhere, free Wi-Fi at that. They have swimming pools like that are in high rises, look like day clubs, beach clubs, the kind you see in Los Angeles or Las Vegas, or now even they got a couple of them in Bangkok, Thailand. But I'm here to tell you, you need to go to Malaysia. Don't let the people tell you what to think, how to think, etc. Check out Malaysia. I'm going to throw a small clip in here at the end of this video. I'm going to say I appreciate the support and love I've been getting, especially from all the Malay people, all the local people. I appreciate your culture. It's been a good vibe. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I've been responding to every comment so far, and I want to keep it this way as long as I can, no matter how many they are. I'm trying my best, y'all. If it takes me, usually I've been getting back to people in like a couple minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. Maybe if I'm asleep, it may take me a couple hours, but I've been responding to every comment, and I want to keep going as long as I can doing this, right, until it gets too much. But I want to say peace. I hope y'all have a good night, man. First impression, super fire. Got lost at the train station, right? Ran into these 2 younger gentlemen.
I'm like, they look like they speak English. Just started talking to them. Like, yo, can y'all help me? I showed them the map, right? And they was like, yeah, we'll show you, we'll take you. Just follow us. So I followed them. I'm like, yo, I don't got cash or whatever. So I went to the ATM. I was like, they told me to, yo, come back here. We'll help you. We'll show you. I went to the ATM. By the time I came back to the ATM to withdraw cash, they already paid for my ticket. I'm like, yo, what y'all doing? And they showed me the way. They walked with me. And I just got off at the station. I tried to give them $10, which the tickets were like $2.50. And there's two of them, and they were like younger. So I'm like, I'm trying to look out for them, being, you know, being the more older person in the situation. I tried to give them the money. They was like, nah. And they would not take the money for nothing. So, long story short, man, impressions have been good so far. I will say the customer service, though, kind of almost put me in a bad lighting first, because I tried to speak to like 2 or 3 workers, and they all just brushed me off. But other than that, it's been all good. No complaints from me. So now I'm about to see, I'm really close to this location. Yeah, I think it's pretty much like across the street. But I can tell already I'm gonna like this. You know, don't tell nobody, but I think I may have been in the wrong part of Asia this whole time. But that's just between us.